Good day, students. Today we're going to look at the solution to number 6 multiple choice, part of your chapter 8 sample quiz from book 3 of your ma1026 booklets. And it's asking you here, what is the value of x? Find the value of x. We can see this side x down here, and we're given a right triangle with a 60-degree angle and the hypotenuse 12 meters. So according to this angle, because that's the angle you have to use, the angle is known, okay, determine what sides you will be using. So this side here would be opposite that 60, so this x would be the opposite side, and the 12 meters here we call the hypotenuse. And again, if you're ever unsure, remember the hypotenuse is the largest side. It's the side always opposite the right angle. Okay, so that's the hypotenuse. So you have to decide which ratio are you going to use. You have to choose. So which trig ratio are you going to use? Okay. Now you should know them by definition. Now there's many ways people got it memorized, many different ways, but the sine of an angle is the opposite side divided by the hypotenuse. The cosine of an angle is the adjacent side divided by its hypotenuse, and the tan of an angle is the ratio of the opposite to the adjacent side. So which ratio are you going to use? You have to choose which one, and you have to choose the correct one, because we're looking at sides. X is the opposite and 12 is the hypotenuse, so you want to use the ratio that involves opposite and hypotenuse, which in this case is sine. Alright, opposite hypotenuse is the one we're going to choose for this particular problem. So now when you write it, you always say sin, sine, right, of the angle. So the angle goes next. If you know the angle, write the amount. So sine of 60 degrees equals the opposite side. And the opposite side is x divided by the hypotenuse, which is 12. Now this is a simple cross multiply because this is understood to be over 1. And when you cross multiply here, of course, you're going to get x times 1, which is x, and then 12 times sine 60, which is 12 sine 60. So that you just put in your calculator. So a simple cross multiply for this case. So 12. Now first of all, let me go back and make sure your calculator's in degrees. Mode, third line, yep, degrees. Therefore, now we're going to do 12 times the sine. Oh, I got 11 there. Let me type 12 times the sine of 60 degrees. And our answer is 10.39. Okay, so the answer here is 10.39 meters. Now, that answer is not there, so we look at the closest one to that. And they obviously rounded to the nearest integer here, and this rounded to the nearest integer would be, we drop, because this is 3, we would say this is 10 meters, right, to the nearest integer. Therefore our answer is C, which is 10. Okay.